Here are the tools required to install the Steeda Maverick Leveling Kit. Start by removing these metal clips holding the cowl in place. Lift up and you can remove the bolt for this plastic cover. Remove the second bolt and you can remove the cover from the strut tower. Get the front in the air and remove the wheel. There is a speed sensor wire that you can unclip from the strut, and a bolt holding the brake line. Hold the stud with the T40 Torx and remove the 18mm nut, securing the end link to the strut. The two nuts holding the strut to the spindle can be removed now. Reverse the direction that the nuts are on the bolts. Use this as you hammer out the bolts so that you do not damage the threads. With the spindle disconnected, the end link should be able to come out now. Back up top, there are three 13mm bolts that hold the strut in place. Hold the strut as you remove the last bolt. Get some blue Loctite on the two Allen head bolts. The spacer with a D will be on the driver's side of the vehicle. The letter will face towards the outside of the vehicle, which is also where the spindle attaches to the strut. Get the two bolts installed and tightened down. The third bolt will be installed on the vehicle. Make sure you haven't rotated the strut top using these paint markings. Get the strut up into the wheel well. The shorter hex head bolt go on the outside, just enough to hold the strut up. The longest one will go in the front with a washer. The other shorter bolt will go in the rear. Once everything is properly aligned, tighten down each bolt evenly. Torque these bolts to 22 foot-pounds. Down below, get the bolts back into the lower strut mount. Use a hammer to fully seat the bolts. And tighten the nuts down. Torque these nuts to 103 foot-pounds. Get the brake line back onto the bracket and tighten the bolt down. The speed sensor wire can be clipped back into place as well. Because we've added a spacer, we need to pry the sway bar down to get the end link reconnected.
This side is so close.
Get the nut back into place on the end link, tighten it down, and torque it to 89 foot-pounds. Repeat this process on the other side of the vehicle and your installation is complete.